I hope you're ready for the biggest and most exciting season of the Elestriad yet, as Elestriad Season 3 kicks off right now. 32 casters, incredible prizes, new rules, and an opportunity for you to win some epic prizes. For those who don't know, the Elestriad is a content creator tournament that we run that pits your favorite creators against each other to ultimately find out who is the champion and who will have themselves immortalized as a divine rune in Elestrals. The Season 1 winner, Distant Coder, got his Distant Coder promo, and Bean Soldiers is in the works, so who's gonna be our next promo divine in Elestrals? For those who missed out on Season 1 and 2, we'll have playlists in the description below for you to catch up on all the action. Season 3 of the Elestriad is going to be kicking off on October 21st with our first day of clashes, and we're going to be uploading clashes every single day for over a month. Elestriad Season 3 sports a different format than our previous seasons. This time, we're bringing 32 content creators together in a March Madness style bracket where they're going to be throwing down in best of 3 clashes across the entire bracket to ultimately claim one champion. And what's even cooler is, much like March Madness, we built an entire website for you guys to pick your favorite casters and who's going to win so you can win some epic prizes. I'll talk about that later in the video. So with 32 casters, we've decided to shake up the rules a little bit. Each caster will be randomly put into a draft order and select an element of our 8 elemental pantheons: Earth, Fire, Water, Thunder, Wind, Frost, Solar, and Lunar. All 8 of these pantheons will have 4 casters representing them, and they will be forced into specific deck building qualifications for their clashes each week. Every caster must run at least 1 copy of their specific divine rune, so if you're on the Lunar team, you're gonna have to run at least 1 Artemis in every deck you build. From there, you're also gonna have to run at least 11 of your 20 spirits in the elemental pantheon that you've selected. So again, if you're a Lunar caster, you have to have at least 11 Owloons in your spirit deck at all times throughout the tournament to proceed and clash against your opponents. We instituted these rules to associate our casters with their various pantheons and ensure a diverse and exciting metagame throughout the Elestriad. One of the things we really loved in Season 2 with Team Cryoscorch versus Team Imperawads is the team aspect. These casters got together, they were in calls, they were hanging out together, opening product, they were having a blast, and ultimately we wanted to bring the team aspect back this season, but still pit these casters against each other. So every caster is put onto their elemental team where they have their private chat, and they can help build decks with each other and prepare for their upcoming clashes. But as we get later in this bracket, it's very likely that teammates will have to face off to ultimately make it to the next round. It's also worth noting that we're doing a best of 1 losers bracket as well, but it will not feed into the main winners bracket at any point in the tournament, so the losers bracket will have their own prizing, which will secure a slot in Elestriad Season 4. All right, with all the basic rules behind us, let's talk about who drafted which elements and what teams we're looking at. Since he was the winner of Elestriad Season 2, Bean Soldier had first pick, and it just so happened that he picked the Earth element. Joining Bean Soldier in Earth is going to be none other than Swolax. Making their Elestriad debut is the Earth caster Sunseed Jess. And switching from Water to Earth in an unprecedented change, Matt O'Shea rounds out the Earth caster lineup. These 4 casters will be representing Demeter throughout the entire Elestriad and utilizing cards like Equal Links, Earthquake, maybe even Vertilith and Waspivy. I can't wait to see what they cook up. Speaking of cooking, let's turn up the heat with our 4 Firecasters representing Hephaestus. Universe X brings the heat as our first Firecaster. Technique joins the Forge as a new Elestriad combatant this season. PK Sparks brings that hotness you already know, our 3rd Firecaster. And last but not least, somehow he always ends up with fire, Shady Penguin is not bringing the frost, he's bringing the heat this season, representing Hephaestus. I can't wait to see what these Firecasters bring with Lavalith, Kinleo, Scavacol, Eruption, and many more epic strategies like Blazerus that can devastate opponents, especially in a best of 3 setting. Flowing swiftly but with the power of a raging tide, we've got our Watercaster lineup here. Up first, none other than MBT, joined by his good friend Luke Von Karma, making their Elestriad debut. Aspira is back for another run as our 3rd Watercaster, and Golden Nova Yu-Gi-Oh!, a newcomer, joins the Watercaster team representing Poseidon. Water is an element to watch out for, as Poseidon's next effect can provide incredible support to cards like Tratagua, while you can use cards like Foamy, Galaxy, and Mustation to keep your opponent at bay. Striking quickly with the ferocity of Thunder is none other than Stellar Chris. Our 2nd Thundercaster is The Law Yu-Gi-Oh! One As Plays returns to the Elestriad in Season 3 on Team Thunder. And last but not least is the TCG Dome, rounding out Zeus's lineup. We all know that Astrabin is one of the best cards in the game, but these Thundercasters have a wide variety of strategies to utilize like Mount Olympus, Arcolith, and even Phosphocell. I can't wait to see what charge up ideas they bring. Like a gentle summer's breeze, K-Cray kicks things off for the Wind team. Season 1 champion Distant Coder will also be representing A-List alongside K. A few newcomers busting out of the bag of wins, Peeps YGO and Full Frontage round out the win pantheon representing A-List. A-List provides incredible toolbox search by being able to find cards like Exaltair, Pigus, and even Hydrake. I can't wait to see which way the wind blows for the Win Squad. Up next, representing the Ice Cold Tundra and Frostcasters is none other than Jayak. As a small note, Jayak does get replaced by my man PokeAim MD after the first week. Shoutouts to Joey. 2 new Frostcasters join Keone's team as Nova Okami and Teklo Foundry look to bring the sheer cold. Elestriad Season 1 competitor Iron Boffin is back representing the Frost element. Keone and Frost can bring a multitude of different options, from Cryoling to more Frost and even Waylands. The possibilities are endless for these Frostcasters, and I can't wait to see what they bring. Shining bright like a gleaming Lustragon in the sky, Mario Gaming World kicks things off for Team Solar. Back from Season 1, we've got Powder and Drooby representing the Solar Pantheon and Apollo. And last but not least is the incredibly accomplished and solar enthusiast Trishula. Back again for Season 3. Apollo's unique mechanic of foretelling into the future allows casters to set up their deck in an incredible way. Using cards like Heliolith, Lustragon, and even Celestlio, these solar casters look to blow their opponents away with the power of the sun. As bright as those casters may shine, our Lunar casters are looking to bring the darkness to Elestriad Season 3. Kicking off Artemis's squad is none other than Caleb.exe, who I know is excited to use his 1 of 10 stellar full art Draking. Back from Season 1, Magnitude is back to bring the entertainment. Super Insane is our 3rd Lunar caster, and fan favorite Wirtz is back for Season 3 of the Elestriad, throwing down for the Lunar element. Artemis features incredible suppression tools, and these casters will be equipped with a handful of new cards in the Lunar element to enhance their strategies. They'll be able to use cards like Fawnlit, Nobby, Gloombat, and Posthumous to round out their core cards alongside the Daybreak cards to have a cohesive Lunar strategy. Those are your incredible 32 casters for Elestriad Season 3, broken down by all 8 elemental pantheons. And now you can head to Elestriad.com and pick your favorite casters throughout the entire bracket of Elestriad Season 3, ultimately earning points for your accuracy of predictions throughout the bracket. Our top 3 community finalists will receive an epic prize. That's right, for totally free, you go to Elestriad.com, you fill out the bracket for fun by logging into your Caster Club account, and if you're one of the top 3 at the end of the season, I'm gonna send you a Daybreak Creator Box and an uncut sheet. These Daybreak Creator Boxes are incredible. They have a ton of packs, products, and much more. And of course, those uncut sheets are super epic. Round 1 is going to be 16 clashes of best of 3 content, so strap in because Elestriad Season 3 starts on Monday, the 21st of October, and you do not want to miss it. Which reminds me, you have until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time to get your brackets submitted at Elestriad.com. If you miss the window, you can't enter this contest. There's a ton going on in the world of Elestrals. Don't forget to check out our incredible Elestrals Clash Kickstarter project going on right now. You can find the links in the description below. Head to Elestriad.com to fill out your March Madness style bracket for all of our 32 incredible casters. And don't forget, we're in the middle of 32 days of Moonrise reveals, and we count down until Moonrise pre-orders open on November 15th. What caster and pantheon are you most excited for in the comments section below? Let me know. Otherwise, I've got a ton of clashes to commentate, so I'll see you guys on Monday.